Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of G&A Podcast. I am your host, the Goblin Girl that your mom warned you about, Doo.
And I am the lowly elf working at a brothel, Sobroni.
And we are here once again for the next episode of the podcast to tell you all the great things shaking and moving and all anime related things. I'm having a bit of a brain fart at the moment, so I'm just like, I'm hoping my stream of consciousness will just carry me through. Yeah, but I think I'm back, and we had some really strong week for anime.
It is. If you guys recall, we actually had to pick a new anime to cover because Attack on Titan kind of bailed on us and is on hiatus, and we kind of narrowed it down to two shows. We watched an episode of each and made our decision afterwards. And the winner was Reincarnated as a Slime.
Thank God. I thought you were gonna tell me to say it. And I was like, I'm just gonna call it the Slime anime. I literally have in my notes as
the Slime.
Slime episode 5.
We were narrowing it between that and Bunny Senpai. The reason I think we went with the Slime one over the Bunny one is as fun. As interesting as the Bunny.
Yeah, I'm like, let's not call it fun. I think that's the reason why we didn't pick it.
As interesting as it was so slow.
Yes.
And I would have to kill myself.
Very interesting dialogue. Reminds me a lot of, lots of talking. Reminds me a lot of the Monogatari
Yeah, people were saying it was a lot like Monogatari. I thought it was more like Haruhi. Maybe because of the bunny girl thing.
Yeah.
But the main character kind of like struck me as like a Kyon type and all that. So
yeah, I
liked it, but I don't want to watch all of it in one sitting because it's one of those shows where it's like, ooh, I have to be in the mood to watch this and I can't marathon it.
Yeah. After the first episode, I was like, oh my God, that was just the first episode. and if that's how I'm reacting towards the anime, that doesn't, that's not a good thing.
So we'll watch that. Well, at least I'll watch it in my own time. But for now, let's talk about Reincarnated as a Slime. I guess episodes 1 through 5. Just summarizing it. Let's just talk about it in broad sense and specifically about episode 5.
Okay. Impression of it so far. I really like it. I like it. It's what the bunny girl didn't have. It was just fun.
It's fun and it goes places where I don't expect it to go, because it has the element of, oh, this is gonna be a stupid slime anime. So every time, because I'm thinking it's like just a joke parody show, but it does a lot of things right. Like the whole arc we just saw with the dwarf city and the brothers and the rivalry between the king and like all that stuff is really interesting.
Okay, can we talk about that? Because I feel like all that the whole mood of the anime just shifted, like a super dramatic shift. Like that king, it was like a drama queen, actually. Holy crap. He was like, oh my God, serve me. And the dwarf guy was like, I can't have this treasure, well, then get exiled. Then the dwarf starts crying, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, did you guys fuck? Like,
jaded lovers.
Exactly. Like, that's what it felt like. Like, ooh, it just got very dramatic. Not that I mind. I was just surprised because the main character is literally just a bouncing slime.
It kind of surprised me because I was expecting it to be like the slime was gonna the king was gonna be like, I'm gonna sentence you to death because I'm an asshole. Yeah. And then the slime was gonna be like, Rimuru was just gonna be like, no, fuck you, and kill his guard or something like that, or escape. But instead, it was kind of more like realistic in a sense, where they just got exiled, and the king had like this hidden motive. Like the king himself is an interesting character.
He's a little too stoic for my taste, honestly. He's a little too like as I said, that. Oh, and then even after that moment when he talked to like the minister and he was like, oh, you can serve me, you are fired, never show your face in front of me again. I like
that scene though, because it was kind of like, I lost an advisor, and then the other guy was like, yeah, but you exiled him. I was like, no, I'm talking about you, bitch.
Well, he didn't say it, but yeah, that was great. That was so dramatic.
Yeah.
That was so dramatic. No, see, now you can't complain about dramas that I watched because that was too much. I'm not saying didn't dislike it. I'm just saying that was too much.
It was fine. I like
for a slime anime, considering everything that happened up to that point. Totally out of left field. Totally.
I imagine that there's gonna be some plot because it's building up. To something.
No, there's plot and then there was that. There's plot and then there was that. It could just simply been like it would have been more predictable or understandable. He was just like, "Oh, I know what you did, so I'm gonna have you killed or thrown in jail," and then just that. But no, it was like also a dream. Like this is a dream. Also a dramatic scene. Guy ends up crying. Like I just wanted to help the king. Ever since I was a little boy, I have a flashback. I'm like, oh my god, is this shifting now? Is this about the kingdom now?
Normally, I would agree with you because I feel like those type of scenes have to be earned. But I don't know, for some reason, even though it was only like a 2-episode arc, we learned a lot about them. Like more so than it was worth that moment. Like it earned that moment. So for me at least, I also just like the characters in general. I like the main character because he's just stupid and fun. I like even like the dwarf that joins him. It was really cool. Kind of this fucking wolf.
The wolf is very funny. I like the goblin, especially after they like level
transform,
up.
Yeah. Fun cast, fun show. I'm interested in seeing what crazy shit happens next week. Still no cute girls yet, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. Did you not see the goblin girls? All of them.
They are cute.
They were all super hot. They all got super hot.
Yeah, but they're not like a main
now I understand.
There's no main girl.
Okay, I'm sorry. They'll come soon, I'm sure.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Yeah, that's basically what I think about it. Good, very good anime. It's a welcomed addition to our lineup.
Yes, very welcome. Now let's move on to another big part of our lineup, Goblin Slayer, episode 5.
So this episode,
now you want to talk about tone shifting.
I say yes and no, because yes, this was like a slice of it's as slice of life as this anime could get.
I think the episode's title was like Daily Life of the Goblin Slayer.
No, it was.
Like that.
That's how you. Well, that's how you. I expected what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But even then, for them, it's like still once again, still have their crazy gruesome moments. That kid with the club. I think I'm like, are you sure you want your sword back? I feel like you're really comfortable with this weapon. You're kind of just very okay, just like, and then you like see them. They pan to like the girl as they watch him just smash this like insect or rat over and over and over again.
I seriously thought that that they were gonna get killed.
I thought it was implying from like when they were panned to her watching him that he was just gonna go crazy and like start try to club her too.
Oh, I thought like he was gonna get killed by like another roach pop out of nowhere and like stab him through the chest or something, and then the girl was gonna get killed.
Rat stabs him through the chest.
I said roach.
Oh, roach.
But yeah, no, and the rat will probably eat the girl or something. I don't know. I expect the worst at all given times when I'm watching this show.
Yeah, me too. It was actually amazing that they lived.
I liked it because I like how it. I like the world of Goblin Slayer because it feels very much like a D&D type campaign.
Yeah.
So I like that it follows that theme.
Yeah, nice world building. I like, as Oni mentioned, the development of like the receptionist who takes. Oh
yeah, the guild girl.
Yeah, the guild girl.
She actually got major points for me for this episode because she was just super adorable. I don't know. I like how she's like, when her friend was like, "So you like the Goblin Slayer?" and then she gets all like, "Yeah, I do. So what?"
Exactly.
That was cute.
I like that. That was a very mature woman answer. Also, why the fuck did she like the Goblin Slayer? He never
Goblin Slayer has a low-key, really good hair. Like he has, obviously, Guild Girl, obviously Priestess. Elf is
girl,
kind of getting in there. Her whole, like,
I'm like
blushing.
I'm like, how is it harem. He literally just obsessed with killing goblins. Like,
you
don't even see his face ever. You've never seen his face, and all he wants to do is kill goblins. How do you grow to like this guy? I also don't understand.
I love like. There's not much comedy in Goblin Slayer, but yeah. I don't know. I appreciate little stupid moments like where he's walking and the guild girl's like, "I need your help," and he's like, "Goblins," and she's like, "No," and he just walks away.
Yeah. Or in the beginning where Scally or the lizard guy is like, "Hey, so about that cheese?"
Yeah, yeah. It's a little subtle character building and world building episode, which I appreciate, and it looks like it's going to lead up to a big arc because he got a letter from some faraway place.
Mm-hmm. I assume it's from some sword maiden.
Yeah, the holy sword maiden or whatever.
Who did something good. I forget what she did.
Maybe she killed a demon lord or something.
Yeah, she helped kill the demon lord, yeah.
So, interesting. I enjoyed this episode. It was good world building.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the characters.
Yes.
Speaking of appreciating characters, let me guess what this is for you. Episode of the week?
No.
Oh, wow. Next up we have Golden Kamui. Episode 4.
Yeah, it was... How do I feel about this? No, this... Yeah, actually, once again, this is actually just really solid. I was gonna say, there was something that I didn't like, and I'm like, no, that's actually not true. Lie. That's a lie. I actually love this episode like I love every other episode. Yeah, once again, great development for the... Or just great moments with the villains. The whole scene at the hospital with Tsurumi and Nikaido. Nikaido is, first of all, he's like an addict to morphine. Like, I love they're not even like trying to suggest that he literally has the bottle in his hand, and the soldier's like, no, stop taking the morphine.
He's doing the thing with his hand, like, no, stop it, bad boy.
He's like, bad boy, no. And then I don't know where he just starts talking to like this guy who's like a gunsmith, like a really good one apparently. And then this scene took so long. This is like a long like scene that still felt like a parody.
Yeah,
I feel like it's somewhat important because they're putting Nikaido back in the mix. And also they introduce Arisaka the gunsmith, and then when he meets Nikaido, you just see this random person walk up to Nikaido, and the guy's like, "Who are you? You're scaring me." And then somebody's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here!" Just pushes the guy over, and the other guy's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm actually a person that you're supposed to be introduced
that
to."
That was the most stupid or random scene I think I've seen in a long time. Just watching it was like a clown. At first I thought it was him wearing a mask or something, because it was like an overly inflated head that looked fake, and he just keeps creepily walking towards him, and like, what the fuck are you doing here? Who is this?
I felt like very like slapstick.
It was so weird and fun. That encompasses this whole show. It's just super weird and creepy and funny at the same time.
It is. It's really good. But yeah,
the actual plot of the episode though was the whole trying to rescue Shiraishi and failing because he still has that fear that he's gonna get killed once he gets back.
He's scared that Sugimoto's gonna find out, which doesn't matter because Sugimoto actually does find out. And I like that you don't actually know what Sugimoto's thinking or what he's gonna do. Like, I can't predict. And I'm gonna say probably not because Asipra was like
voice of reason for him.
Yeah, he's like, hey, listen, we said we're not gonna kill people needlessly, so now you kind of hate it. You kind of hate his guts now, but let's not kill him.
I also like the way that they're all like they're not really friends.
They're just people with like a common goal.
They have a common goal, but they all like. They're all fond of Ashipa in some kind of way.
They all just like her.
Yeah, they they treat her right. Like sometimes she's on the shoulder of the big guy, like walking around. And then, like, the old man is like rocking her to sleep and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I just like that she's like the mold holding all these crazy psychos together.
I feel like God forbid she died, they all just start killing each other. But yeah. We also know that the old man knows about Kiroranke
being the
Russian,
Russian,
the other Russian dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, I feel like not a lot happened this episode, like plot wise, because they are going to sneak into the Shidashi isn't free. Like all he did was walk around everywhere.
Yeah. They're gonna break in pretending to be the prison warden from what was it, Abarashi prison or something? Yeah. So that's their plot, which ended on a super weird note because then there was like a guy in the room with like a mask on or something, or like a bag around his head.
Oh yeah.
Super strange ending.
I was like, who the hell are you?
So, all in all, just weirdness in this episode, but very fun.
Agreed. Great episode.
All right.
Let's move on to...
Next up, we have...
Zombieland Saga, which is my actual episode of the week.
Same. Episode 5.
This... I literally laughed too hard. I actually laughed too hard and too often. Like, this just made me laugh. It was like a slow... Not even slow. I just literally was laughing nonstop. It was actually just hilarious.
I think this is a return to form. Like I said, the last 2 episodes weren't bad, but they were nowhere near as good as the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, but this
one is comparable to the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know. This might. Yeah, I would go as far as to say this might maybe even be funnier. This might evolve from the first 2.
I loved the first off. Like, my theory is correct now. Every time you have to have Tae play a role in the series because
it's considerable.
She is the major source of comedy by far.
Oh god, I have no notes. I was laughing too much.
The first part of the episode, the whole chicken thing that they were doing, the setup for the commercial was great. I loved the producer doing the slick hand grab with the making other people fall in love with him.
Yeah, to distract from when everyone's doing something weird, like when Tae eats all the chicken, raw chicken. He's like, "Oh, our chicken's not that fresh." And he's like, "Hey, are you ready to film?"
I love Saki still being like the major. I feel like Saki is becoming more prevalent than even Sakura at this point.
Yeah, like this episode, the reason why it was so great, like she was just so hyped about everything. She was on the level of manager and. In terms of overreactions and whatnot.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Oh my god. And then like I said, this is the Tai-chan based episode. They're trying to get her to not make any noises because she's grunting like oh guys, how's with that noise? And then they make her do the clucking noise
really, really well too.
Really well. Incredibly well. I also like how the girls now start beating up the manager back whenever he does something. God. Whenever he basically hits them.
The random abuse that they get.
The random abuse. What did he do to Saki first?
He hit her with a baseball because he was like, "Oh, batter up," and he hit the ball and smacked her in the face with it.
Yeah, and then she gut punches him or something like that. And then in the second half, which somehow got even more funny, he just comes out of nowhere, starts being French and just smacks which one was it?
Eye.
Smacks over eye in the face with with a baguette. She takes the baguette and smacks him back.
I love the way she just got hit and she takes the baguette from him and just smacks him back.
She's like that. How's wrong with you? Which makes perfect sense because it's what is wrong with him? Probably a lot, but yeah, that was funny. And then, of course, I love how the bat nor the baguette have anything to do with either gig that happened after.
No, it's just a random thing.
It's just a theme.
He just pops out of nowhere and just some random shit to abuse the girls.
Oh my god!
I also like that we're seeing a lot more of the relation. They're all building some kind of relationship. Lily is kind of just having this antagonistic relationship with Saki, where they like criticize and jab at each other. I and Junko are still kind of a thing. Lily kind of looks up to Yugiri. So I like that they all have their little relationships with each other. Sakura has to control Tai. She's like the designated handler.
Except for the second half. Oh god. Well, I think first of all, and it's so crazy how such a simple gag was so effective this episode.
Yeah.
Literally in the second half, basically they're participating in like some silly like
mud sport
marathon thing. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like not Burning Man, Iron Man, like
the Iron Man challenges.
Yeah, where they're like have to like run through mud and stuff. It's no, they just have to ride a bike on like a wooden path.
Yeah,
and try not to fall in, and then they all just
fail miserably.
All in different ways. It's so silly and it's so funny.
Yeah, you're right, because there's nothing that's super complex about the humor in this. Like, the first part, one of the funniest parts of the episode was just, there was a chicken that was, like, doing Michael Jackson moonwalks and shit.
Oh, yeah. And we couldn't tell if this was, like, a real chicken or not. Like, he looked very convincing. He's, like, a half chicken, half man human being. Which, I don't know, they have zombies. Can they have chicken people too?
But yeah, like when it happens, even if you know it's gonna happen, the delivery is so funny on it.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, and then fucking the manager is like going insane. I did do a perfectly good take, and he's like, "No, we have to be more chicken, more chicken." And then like Saki starts crying, and she's like, "You're right." I'm like, "What the hell's going on?"
But yeah, the second half was somehow even funnier with the whole. Of course, like the swinging thing.
Oh my god, the swinging thing. All the girls literally just, some of them fall like really funny ways, and some of them don't fall at all. Like Kigiri.
Yeah, Yugiri just does like,
she just does a bunch of tricks, but then she goes back and they're like, we'll give you high scores based on
style,
artistic impression. They have no meaning, whatever, because you didn't go anywhere.
Sakura's fall was great too. The whole slow mo. I believe I can fly.
She literally, they basically almost said that, and then she just face plants. And of course, well, before we get to that, it was funny how once they were cleaning themselves off, they were like, "Oh, clean us our mud off, yeah," and then they're just like. The little animation they did where they all look at each other and they realize they're all in zombie form.
Yeah.
You just see Lily's heart like kind of explode.
I'm like, that hurts. That made my heart hurt.
I love how her heart's literally outside her chest, like in a very cute anime way.
How does the makeup hide that though?
I don't know. They put like a
pad on it,
like a patch and seal it up.
That hurts. That must hurt. But
and then yes, of course, Tai's jump where she literally puts so much force into jumping, she literally comes apart in midair. She just comes apart in midair, like all her limbs just fall apart. We're like, whoa! The sun was so bright,
we couldn't see what happened.
And then all the girls just make a mad dash just to put her back together before anyone notices. And then all that just so that they're like, oh, hey, rip off your shirt. It's okay, rip it off, because they thought that
she was wearing the idol shirt that they had.
Yeah, to promote themselves. To promote themselves, and they're like, and in my mind, and like everyone was thinking, like, oh yes, we could probably be saved, kind of at least. They'll just be like gonna gag, and no, she has the chicken shirt, and she starts clucking. At the end, I'm like, oh my god, what a way to bring it all back together.
That was a great gag. That was perfect. Great way to connect, because otherwise the episodes were completely independent of each other.
Yeah, they certainly were.
Brought it all together, and
oh my god,
so fucking.
Yeah, they need.
I forgot. There's also a subplot going on. There's also a plot going on behind all the comedy, with them recognizing.
Oh yeah, like the random dudes recognizing them. Yeah,
which makes sense, I guess, if they recognize like, oh, wasn't this girl a famous idol 20 years ago or something?
I'm joking. I was joking to say, like, oh, is this girl my daughter?
Yeah. I'm waiting for that to happen. Like, I said, what if the guy who recognizes Sakura was, like, the truck driver that ran her over? I know it's not going to be anything that deep, but it'd be hilarious if they do recognize her.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is such a good... Yeah, they need to just do this. Just more of this.
Yes, keep using more of the Thai stupid zombie comedy and just be silly and random.
Yes, and over the top. Cannot fail.
Next up, we have Aru Majitsu no Index, Season 3, Episode 5.
This episode was...
I will give you $5 if you can name every fucking group. Not counting group is every organization that was mentioned this episode.
Group, item, member, skill out, school.
I feel like there's more.
I feel like there's more too. That's all I can think of. Right? Like I almost feel like they're making a running like gag at themselves,
just
like
making up.
Because the point where they keep saying like, "Oh, are you from item?" No, I'm from member.
Yeah. I was saying like at a certain point they're not even know where they're from. They're like, "Wasn't I an item? No, you're in skill out." Really? I thought I was part of school and group. So. Funnily enough, I don't think that the show's too complicated. I just have to know how many of these organizations they are and who's in them. Because right now,
that's like the most confusing part. Because like it took me a minute, but I'm like, oh right, okay, they're all fighting for control of that satellite, I believe.
Yes.
And the people that led the attack are like 500 or 5,000. I think it's 5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that group or member? And therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
We just knew where the groups who belonged to who, but whoever they were.
Yeah. Like I said, if we were taking a test, like if this was a class, if we were in the Aru Majitsu class, I think we would know enough just to pass. We wouldn't ace any of the tests. We'd squeeze by with like a 65, 70 average, but we're almost there. We're getting there.
Yeah, slowly, so they're all fighting to get control of the satellite. Accelerators fighting that teleporter guy. That was pretty cool. Like, there was just a lot of action and fighting and stuff.
I forgot Accelerator was just ruthless because he just like straight up murdered that guy.
I love how he gave money to like the guy that he held at gunpoint. He's like, "Thanks for driving me. I know I kind of put you at gunpoint, so here's some money. Bye." And then and then they fight, and then he just straight up just fights and kills that teleporter.
There was that. There was a lot of actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was like a lot of murder this episode.
Yeah,
like, a lot of people died.
That one guy who like can like disguise himself as other people. He infiltrated that group. That whose name I don't know, with the 5,000 guys.
We can't keep referring to them as group because then we might confuse them with the actual group.
Shit. Wait, is group the one accelerators in? Are they group?
Are they? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Anywho,
but
Accelerators organization.
Accelerators posse. Yeah, he's just like, oh, by the way, I love that broken ass, like Aztec magic that he has. He's like, oh, time to trigger, because they were like saying, oh, we have this window where you can sneak in 5,000 people and we should be fine. And he's like, nope, and just destroys the fucking building. Yeah. I'm like, can you just kill 5,000 people?
The other thing, the whole Aztec Mayan fight we have now as well.
Yeah, I'm just like, alright. I'm like,
which they showed most of, and then it heated up, and it was like, here's the final moments of the fight, and then just skipped it.
And and the guy and the Aztec dude is just like, hey, what's up?
He literally just shows up, like, in the next scene, like, oh yeah, we had that fight. Don't worry about it.
It happened. It happened off screen.
Is the girl he was trying to save alive or dead? No, fucking
Which is like my only problem about this anime. I feel like they do that a lot. They skip moments that should not be skipped. I actually want to see like how that fight ended.
I'm willing to bet if anyone's read the light novel or how fast is this pacing right now, because it feels like they're just jumping they're all just, over the place.
Gunfights and shooting.
Yeah, like every other scene is just like another posse doing shit. Yeah. The whole I did like the fight between where they were in the hallway and teleporter girl couldn't use her powers because the field messes with her ability to teleport stuff. That was a really good fight.
Yeah, and then she's like, I'm gonna do it anyways, and gets over and she just like teleports and stabs the woman in the stomach.
Yeah.
First of all, that woman is like insanely strong. She must have some kind of ability. The guy's like, I might blow everyone up, and she just takes his head and just goes BAM!
Smashes it into a wall. You know how strong it had to be to shatter someone's skull
in one go. It wasn't like multiple, just one solid smash, and it's like, you're either kind of unconscious or kind of dead.
Yeah. I feel bad because Frenda, that was who her name was, the blonde girl from the other organization.
Wow, you memorize her
I remember her name. It was Frenda.
Really liked her.
I really, probably dead. Yeah, she's probably dead. She was like getting beaten up. I don't know why she was getting beaten up, but whatever.
She's getting beaten up by the black hole dude.
Yeah,
because he wanted to know.
He wanted to know where they were, I guess, or like where they're hiding out. But that sucks because I think she's dead.
Yep, and I feel like more friends are about to follow.
Yeah. That's why I can't like any characters from any of these shows, because they all just die.
Also, I'm curious to see, like, why is he going after them all of a sudden?
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. There's a lot of
because they're just chilling at their base.
Exactly. That's why
they're not trying to go after a satellite or anything. He's just like, I just want to kill them.
I feel like there's just so much, and even though we've talked about this for a while, I feel like we're missing something, like because so much stuff happens.
We're missing episode. Index. We're missing the character that the show's named after.
There was that whole scene in the beginning with Last Order and Uehara, which was random and didn't lead to anything.
Oh yeah,
it was cute, but it was random and didn't lead to anything. I think
her involvement's gonna come up soon.
I think Last Order and Uehara have now officially had more screen time than Index this season.
Sounds about right.
But as confusing as it is, it's still you understand enough
to enjoy it.
And that's the important part.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, lots of shit's happening. They're all fighting to get control of this satellite that can do something. I forget what it was. Either it's like a giant laser or it's like a huge part of like Academy City's like security.
Wasn't there also an organization called I don't know. It would help if I knew what these acronyms stood for too.
They don't stand for anything. They just think of English names. Pen. Plastico.
Apple.
We are Ned.
It's just gonna be random onomatopoeias at a certain point. We are Alright. Let's move on to something I'm sure you have a lot to say about.
Oh no.
Dakaretai.
Oh no.
Episode 5.
I feel as troubled as that picture right now. First of all, I'm so happy I started with this one first.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy you did that too.
So it starts off with this new character who's clearly just like a dick, who is sleeping with a woman to get a role.
She looks super old too.
She is old. That's the whole. Yeah, that's one of the points. They sleeping with the older woman just to essentially prostituting himself.
Yeah.
For some reason, her dog literally looked like it was raised by Satan. Like, the dog looks evil. Like, did you see the dog's eyes? Like, they were just yellow.
I thought that this was the wrong show for, like, the first 2 minutes. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is there this evil demon dog on my screen right now?
Yeah, right? And this prostitute sleeping with this woman.
Yeah.
But no, bag's name is Chihiro, and he's in the same play that Takuto is doing, or Saijo, or however you want to refer to him as. And of course, they kind of clash, because Chihiro thinks he's hot shit, doesn't come on the first day, and the second day he comes late. Excuse me. And, yeah, when they're, like, rehearsing lines and stuff, Takuto shows him up. He's like, hey, you're gonna get your shit together. And, you know, he makes Chihiro look kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, I like that Takuto, you know, I like that they haven't, like, super emasculated him. Because they tend to do that for bottoms.
Yeah, he was able to show off his, like, aggressiveness this episode.
Exactly, which I appreciated. Excuse me. Yeah, and then Chihiro is just like, oh, I'm so mad about that. And then they have like a cute phone call between Takuto and Arimaya. I'm just gonna call him Chunta. Between Takuto and Chunta. Oh, sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, I have to confess, they all, except for Takuto, I feel like they all look the same. Is that like a thing that's done on purpose? Like Chunta and the new guy, was it Chihiro?
Yeah,
they kind of look
Chihiro.
They look similar, and even Takuto's like manager, it kind of looks similar. He just looks like he's Chunta with glasses.
Yeah. I would say him. Yeah.
They all have the same hair color and bangs.
No, Chihiro is different. His hair is different.
Slightly. I feel like if he wanted to, he could look just like...
Yeah, so if he got a haircut, he could look like him. You're right. Also, once again, I really hate this shadowing beneath their necks.
Oh, the lines?
That bothers me.
The ladders that they have.
Why are there horizontal ladders like underneath your neck? People who did this, why? You could just taken that out, and, like in the butt was you ran out of time and you're like, oh, these are my sketches, and then you just forgot to erase the ladder.
Like, yeah, it's super weird. I guess it's trying to add, like, shadows or style or something. I don't know.
No, the shadows are right there. The shadows are right there.
I don't fucking know then.
I don't know, yeah. It just freaks me out. I'm sorry. I feel like I said this before, but I'm probably gonna mention it like at least 3 more times before this series ends.
You pick on the weirdest things. First it was chins.
This isn't weird.
Now it's neck shadows.
This is weird. This is weird.
You just like, there's something about the chin and neck area for you.
First of all, at High School DxD, they broke me. It broke me. It was so shitty that it just ripped me apart. Now that's all I can look at.
What were you watching that you were talking about their chins? I forgot what it was.
I think it was like the bunny one.
Oh yeah, it was the. Maybe that's why we didn't pick it. Cause
no, that has nothing to do with it. It was only for like one scene. That was only for one scene, and the chins weren't weird. Just like hers was more pointed than his. His was very more round. Hers was pointed, and I was like, why? That's weird. Why do they not have the same like consistency in their chins? Interesting. Getting back on topic. Yeah, right. Getting back on topic. Anywho, so Chihiro and Takuto have a whatchamacallit, a photo shoot, and in this, you know, we get to see more of Takuto's coolness, and I don't know, it got weirdly kind of sexual. Like there's a lot of innuendo in that photo shoot.
Yeah.
Like, I guess he was using that to kind of get a reaction out of Chihiro, and it worked. He was like, oh, is this all you got? This is all you can show me? I don't think you're enough. Like, or like just saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it worked, because then the other guy's on top of him, and then he's just like, oh, wait, I never really liked this guy. Oh, it's almost like he's a woman. And which... he gets kind of weird, like I don't know, the way he views him makes me uncomfortable, because he's like, oh, he's basically like a woman, except he's not, but even though by the end of the episode he's like, I'm gonna make him my woman, and I'm like, no.
I did think it was weird that they did that. Well, not weird, but obnoxious that the role that he's playing in the play is like him dressed ambiguously like a woman.
Yeah, with the long hair.
The long hair and everything. I'm like, all right.
He's
a little bit too on the nose.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have to do that. He's very handsome on his own right. And then Chihiro takes a note from Chunta and just gets somehow even more rapey than Chunta, which is actually kind of terrifying. Like, this is actually scary. Like, I thought it was uncomfortable before. No, at the end of this episode is just like,
I mean, at least, well, I don't want to give an excuse to Chunta, but the end of this episode is just straight up rape. So.
Yeah, no, like, it's actually, like, rape. Like Chihiro was literally about to, like, force himself on Takuto while Takuto's passed out drunk.
Yeah. So, I still feel like this episode, or this show, has some kind of, like, weird, I don't know, semi-political message? I don't know.
How is it political when it's saying stop raping people?
Not even. Well, it's not even saying stop raping people because it's always like Chunta's relationship with Takuto is like, is based on semi-rape. So
yeah.
I just feel like rape is a plot device too much in the show.
Yeah, like how people were complaining about it in
Goblin Slayer.
No, that was stupid. I mean, not Goblin Slayer. Not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
They complained about it because it happened quite a bit. Like, but yeah, so, I don't know. It was, I don't know. I'm over it. I'm like, just stop, like, why? Couldn't you just, like, try to romance him? Like, did it have to get all rapey? Like, I don't know. I need to speak to this woman who wrote this shit. I need to speak to her because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, is like, what gay man did you talk to? who said yes? This is what gay relationships are like because they really aren't, and it's I don't know.
I want to.
It's like you get one. I gave you one pass, and I was okay with it. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything, even though this is really kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna say anything too much, but now you're doing it twice. I'm like,
There's still like how many episodes left in the show?
Exactly. Yeah, there's like 7 more episodes left. I'm like, come on, you didn't have to pull this out so soon. You can do another thing where it doesn't wind up with a new character who just wants to force himself on Takuto.
Yeah, it sucks for Takuto.
It does. I feel bad for him. He's like a successful actor getting raped by everyone. Like
everyone he works with.
Like everyone he works with. Like Jesus. Like maybe this is political. Maybe this is like I don't know. This is a response to, like the Harvey Weinstein scandals.
Alright. Let's move on to our final show this week, which did not have any rape in it.
Thank God.
Senran Kagura.
It didn't have
3.
It didn't have any rape. It also didn't have any much fan service.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
really,
it did.
It did, but it was there was no
nudity.
Yeah, there was no nudity, and the fan service it did have was kind of like a little bit. It wasn't too over the top. It was just like the occasional upskirt.
No. They had a whole aerobics montage. That's not.
Well, are you saying that there's something sexual about exercise?
The way they did it, yes.
They're just doing aerobics.
We literally stopped, and I said, "You know what makes me uncomfortable? The vagina prints," which were very much highlighted in this episode. It was like, first of all, I don't think you need to go that far to outline it. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it just looks like a penis, like when you do, and I feel bad for Oni because I feel like. As I say it, more and more I say it, the more he's going to think about it.
No. I was going to say this, but we were eating. I was going to say that just means it's puffy. That's all.
Oh, I'm really happy you held that in.
I care about your dietary
I don't. No, you just make it sound like they all have STIs or something. They're just puffy. Like puffy like it's swollen. Like they have syphilis. Like
puffy in a non-STD related manner.
Someone like punt them in the vaginas and they're swollen up. Do you need ice packs?
But But yeah, other than that one small scene.
Sorry, it wasn't gross. I said gross. It wasn't gross. It was just like just
Weird.
the thought. Everything I just said. Yeah, gross.
I think it was. Other than that, there wasn't really much. They infiltrated the school in the worst way possible for ninjas.
Oh my god! First of all, I love them in their teacher outfit.
Get up. Oh yeah. That was actually probably work. I still don't think Yumi's outfit was like, I'm just gonna put my hair in a ponytail.
tie my hair up. No one will notice it's me, and I'm like, they absolutely will.
That and
it's like that's like
their costumes were just, we're gonna wear our middle school uniforms to go in there.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know, LeBron James like trying to walk in a club wearing like an afro. And he's like, oh, that's a great disguise. No one will know it's me, LeBron James.
That was we did get a bit more of the actual plot. We're doing the whole Shinobi Masters tournament, which I'm curious to see how this tournament plays out.
It was very weird.
Like, if it's anything like the fight that was in the beginning of this episode, where they apparently just ripped each other's clothes off at lightning speed.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Supreme technique.
They literally just like they're both vibrating, and then they stop. Their clothes just like ripped apart. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe there was more fan service in this episode than I give it credit for.
Yes, there was. There was just no nudity. No outright nudity, at least.
In any case, I did enjoy the episode. It wasn't anything crazy. I think it could have used a bit more comedy. It was just whatever to me.
Yeah, same. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It certainly was not bad at all.
All right, and I think that wraps up everything we have to say about this week in anime. Very good week. Mm-hmm. And if you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you leave a like and consider subscribing so you can keep up to date with everything. Also, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party over our Discord. And if you'd be so generous, you can donate to us on Patreon, like all these lovely people up here in this banner. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Oh my god, guys. So thanks to everyone who came out to like my birthday stream. By the time this comes out, I don't know. It might be the day before, the day of my birthday.
Everyone leave happy birthday Drew in the comments.
Oh my god, I mean, I wouldn't hate it or anything. It's just my birthday. It's nothing too special. Yeah, but seriously, thank you to everyone who's left me birthday wishes so far. I really appreciate it.
Yep. And with that said, this has been Soberoni and
Chooby Doo.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Later.